Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, compañeros and hippies all over the world. It's time for another episode of As the Cookie Crumbles. This is Dr. Woody John Konapak down in Burque, Albuquerque, New Mexico, where today's topic is helplessness. President Lowbar, Wednesday, gave a speech in which he described income inequality as the defining problem of the current period in the USofA. Now, apart from the fact that he's dreadfully, and I'm afraid probably, unfortunately, fatally wrong, climate change, after all, is the defining issue of this whole epoch, and we should know it by now. But aside from that minor little glitch, you got to admit, that there President Lowbar, man, he gives a pretty good speech, and it's a good thing he can, because of course that's just about all he can do about the problem. Government spending is down, you may have noticed the deficit. Government hiring is non-existent, and wages are frozen. Departmental budgets have been gutted by the sequester, and they were hurt by the shutdown. Jobs go unfilled, programs wither, and the House of Representatives isn't going to open the exchequer. That's for damn sure. So that's why President Lowbar can give such a rousing address about the subject. Of course, way down, he knows, and I hope really at least it eats him alive, that in fact, any initiative he proposes which set out to actually, rectify or specifically dispel income inequities would immediately be mischaracterized and loudly condemned by the white right Teahadists as nothing but blatant giveaway to his people, aka them damn lazy, shiftless, fornicating colored people. Any such proposal, of course, you can tell obviously would be dead on arrival in the House and the House, particularly the Senate, probably too. Yeah. Oh shit! Well, I'm gonna have to cut that, Joe. It goes too slow. To here we go again. Such is the influence still of the bagger bloc. It's undiminished by recent events and or by its apparent setbacks in recent election. The bloc commands still an outlandish share of press attention and of political influence on the Hill. A bit of history, if I may. The bagger leadership, they're actually the wealthy guys. It comes from the white right-wing business oligarchy. People allied with and are affiliated with the Olins or the Coors, the Cokes, etc. The rank and file baggers, on the other hand, are the remnants and the political descendants of the Reagan Democrats. The Reagan Dems were mainly white, right-of-center folks who read and perfectly well understood the subliminal racial-coded signals of the GOP campaign in 1980, which we're sending out by holding the official campaign event of Reagan's official campaign in Philadelphia, Mississippi, where 16 years before the KKK had murdered the 3 civil rights workers and buried their bodies in a dam. Mississippi burning, anyone? The signal Reagan and the GOP sent to the signal the radically and racially disaffected Democrats read was that the civil rights movement was as dead as those 3 damn troublemakers. And the days of, quote, giving them damn minorities everything they demand, well, those days were over when Reagan got elected. And that set right well with that lower class, lower status white voters who flocked to the Reagan standard in 1980, and that was the signal which set off the great defection, which broke up the old FDR coalition. It signaled the onset of the systematic rollback of the liberal social gains of all of them of the previous 50 years, and its influences and consequences are potent even today, as we see. Of course, we can discuss all these aspects and others later when I see you at the beach, Sheriff. Positive.